Okay, guys, so why am I so excited? Why is our group so excited about the Bitcoin Ethereum trading pairs? Um, well, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a video here and let Mohammed kind of break these down on back testing that they have done on the Bitcoin Ethereum pairs. And you're going to see why it makes so much more sense instead of just holding your Bitcoin, holding your Ethereum to actually be letting Eazybot trade back and forth on Bitcoin and Ethereum and stacking and collecting more and more Bitcoin and Ethereum. And the difference on the percentages are just going to blow you away, guys. So watch this and I'll be back with you.
Let me just explain a little bit about for the new people about what's the idea behind the new pair that we are going to introduce shortly, which is Ethereum BTC, trading Ethereum against BTC. This is mainly for the people who are saving Bitcoin for the long term. I know that most of the people in crypto believe that the Bitcoin is going to go higher into the price. Like there are some people who bought a Bitcoin back in 2010, and right now, if they're still holding on that, they would be sitting on a huge amount of money, and their percentage of profit is huge because Bitcoin have came all the way from, I think, from less than $1 back in 2008 or 2009 until now it's close to 30,000, and it have actually reached to 60,000 at a point of time. So most of the people in crypto, I'm not saying that I believe in that, but most of the people in crypto believe that the Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to go higher in price. Like some people are saying the Bitcoin maybe will go for 1 million in 5 years or so. So they're saving Bitcoin for the long term. So the idea behind the new pair that we're introducing, which is Ethereum Bitcoin, is for those people specifically who are saving Bitcoin. While you're saving the Bitcoin, instead of just saving it and keeping it in aside without doing anything with it, why don't you trade it so that you increase the amount of Bitcoin? I'll give you a small example. Now, let's say today you bought a Bitcoin for 30,000 and you kept it for 5 years. And after 5 years, the price of Bitcoin became 1 million. So that means your 30,000 becomes 1 million. So what if you could trade this one Bitcoin, and then at the end of the 5 years, instead of having just one Bitcoin, you have 5 Bitcoins. So in this case, your 30,000 would convert to 5 million instead of 1 million. It's all if statement, right? So just to prove that, we have made a back testing, but the back testing is not as short as just for 1 year. We have made it for 3 years. Actually, the back testing starting from 1st of January on the top here, 2020, until 31st of March 2023. Actually, this is 1 year and 3 months, you can say that. So this is the result. And we made a little bit of comparison here. And this is real data that we got from Binance, and we have done the backtesting based on that. So trading Ethereum Bitcoin ended up making 0.83% profit into one Bitcoin because we kept only one Bitcoin. And let's look at the tables here down there. So this is the normal scenario of somebody who's just saving the Bitcoin. So if somebody bought Bitcoin at that time on 1st of January 2020, the price of Bitcoin was approximately 7,200 US dollars. So their investment is 7,200. So by the end of March 2023, the price of Bitcoin was 28,500, approximately. It could be plus minus, but this is approximately the price, 28,500. So that means those people this person have made profit because they invested 7,200 and they made 28,500. That means their profit is 21,300. When you look at the profit in percentage, it is 296%. Now let's look at the other scenario. If another person at the same time bought one Bitcoin, but instead of just saving it, they decided to trade it with Eazybot, with a new pair that we are introducing, which is Ethereum Bitcoin. And there is a philosophy behind why we trade the Bitcoin against Ethereum, not another coin, because Ethereum is the second strongest cryptocurrency. And when Bitcoin is going up, Ethereum is also going up with the different levels, but they are moving up together. And while they're moving up together, there is a fluctuation between their prices. They're not moving with the same kind of step. There's a fluctuation in those. So Eazybot is using those fluctuations in between the Ethereum and Bitcoin prices to buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell Bitcoin and Ethereum against Bitcoin, Bitcoin against Ethereum. And why is that also? Is because at the end of the period, whatever it is, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, at the end of the time, even if you are in the middle of the cycle, you don't have to wait for the cycle to close, because at the end of at the middle of the cycle, you will be having both of them. You'll have some Bitcoins and some Ethereum. Like for this example here, when we looked at the account on 31st of March 2023 on backtesting, this person is not only having Bitcoin. They had at that time, the cycle was in the middle, and they had 1.22 Bitcoin and 9.0904 Ethereum. And at that time, the Ethereum price was 1,820, and the Bitcoin price was the same, 28,500. And when we multiply 1.22 multiplied by 28,500, then the result is 34,770. And then they also have Ethereum. So when you multiply the 9 Ethereum by 1,820, that brings $16,544. So that means during the same period of time, 3 years and 3 months, the first person who is just saving the Bitcoin have made 296%. But the person who is trading Bitcoin against Ethereum, they have made 613%. 613%. So they made more than the double of the profit that someone was just saving. And this for 3 years. Imagine if the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum went even higher than this price. And if they kept it not for 3 years, for 4 years or 5 years or even more, then the number of Bitcoins and Ethereum that they're accumulating is going to be obviously more and more and more and more. And they're definitely going to be in a better position than someone who's just saving the Bitcoin, regardless, even if the market is going down. And we have made another scenario also, like you can tell me, or someone can come here and tell me, but during the last year, or at a point of time in last year, the price of Bitcoin was at the peak. It was about 60 or 70,000, 69,000. So here we go. We've stopped the bot at that time. So this is the maximum amount that Bitcoin have reached to throughout the last year. And that was on 10th of November, 2021. So if both of them decided to liquidate at that time, so what would be the situation? So the first person who bought the Bitcoin on 1st of January, 2020, and then this is not actually 31st March, this has to be 10th of November, 2021. And here it's the same. So this person here decided to sell the Bitcoin at that time at the peak price, which is 69,000. Then this person have the 7,200 have converted to 69,000. That means they have made 858%. Now let's compare this to the person who is trading Bitcoin against Ethereum during the same period of time. So the price of Bitcoin at the peak. So at this time, it was actually at the end of the cycle. The cycle have closed already. And this person ended up having 1.6 Bitcoin at this point of time. So 1.6 multiplied by the same price, 69,000, that means 110,579. That means instead of making 858%, this person have made 1,436%. That means this is a proof of that regardless of the time duration, regardless if the price of Bitcoin is going up or down, if you are saving Bitcoin, it's more wiser to trade it against Ethereum specifically, not against any other coins. Because if you trade it against, let's say USDT, and the price is going down, is going up, then you might end up having some Bitcoins and some USDT. But if you're trading it against Ethereum, then you will end up having some Bitcoin and some Ethereum, and the price of Ethereum is also going up with the Bitcoin. That have been proven in the last 10 years or so, because if the price going up for Bitcoin is going for Ethereum, is going down for Ethereum, is going down also for Bitcoin. So you will end up definitely being in much better position than someone who is just saving the Bitcoin for the sake of the price going up. Hope that answers your question. I know it's a long answer, but we don't have a specific answer for the period of time that you have mentioned, but hopefully this gives you an idea of what to expect. Thank you.
Okay, guys, so I hope that back testing and that explanation from Mohammed really got you guys excited. I mean, you can see no matter whether Bitcoin and Ethereum are going up or whether they're going down, there's going to be a fluctuation there. And Eazybot is just going to capitalize on that. Every time there's a difference of up and down, Eazybot is just going to be buying Ethereum, waiting for it to go up, selling it, and just stacking and collecting more and more and more Bitcoin. And worst case scenario, in the next 4 or 5 years, you get to a point where you want to sell and you're holding multiple Bitcoin potentially, and you're holding Ethereum, right? Hopefully you got that point. You're going to be so much better off than somebody who is just holding their Bitcoin. And imagine that that portfolio is building without you constantly having to you know buy more Bitcoin and Ethereum yourself. Now, imagine, take those numbers that he just talked about, guys, and start stacking more yourself, investing into yourself monthly with doing, weekly or monthly contributions to your own portfolio. It was worded by someone I really look up to in the group. I kind of worded it like think of Eazybot as your crypto 401k, right? So, give it time to grow, to really mature. And then what do we do with our 401ks? Well, we contribute to them weekly out of our paycheck, or monthly, however that's taken out of your paycheck and then going into your 401k. So it's the same with this, right? This is better than a 401k because the potential ROI of what Bitcoin has, what Ethereum has over the next 5 to 10 years is, pretty mind-boggling to think about what the potential is, guys. So hopefully you're as excited as I am. Click on the link below, set up a free account, reach out to me. I will jump on a Zoom with you. I will help you get these set up. I'll help you get trading these pairs. Guys, it doesn't matter if you only have a couple $100 that you want to start trading with, or if you own a few Bitcoin, we can get those set up, get those trading for you. And, over the next 5-10 years, we're going to have a great run here with Eazybot. So, if you're tired of the crypto scams out there, guys, if you're tired of handing your money over to these platforms and having them run away with your funds, Eazybot's where you want to be. Be patient, let it work over time. We're going to have an incredible run together. So, okay, I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.